Let me ask you a question, Ben, about the idea of being, quote, I mean, you're not going to be the CEO of this company, of being, quote, commercial. A lot of artistes, if you will, would use the word commercial as a pejorative of sorts. What do you see?
That's why they're still in apartment buildings, trying to pay the. I mean, the truth is, I've never viewed that's something that people say when they get, artists sort of get competitive and want to sort of have a little interesting argument, but that's not relevant. The truth is, at least in my view, no, we're not raising money to make inscrutable black and white Polish art films that are impressionistic, because there's not an audience for that. There's probably not an audience for that in Poland. I see no differentiation between commercial and quality. You'd ask Reed Hastings, hey, well, we went for quantity. I supposed to establish a footprint. I'm sure there's some wisdom in that, and I'm sure they had a great strategy. I would have said, how do you make 50 good movies a year? How is that possible? There is no committee big enough. There aren't enough. You just can't do it. It's a thing that requires attention and dedication and work, and it resists the sort of assembly line process. Scott Stuber is a really talented, smart guy I really like. And I thought to myself, boy, he is really, it's an impossible job. First of all, because the ratio of any number of movies you make, even when you're trying your best and you have the best people, you're still slightly less apt to fail than you are to succeed. But you're really setting yourself, now the way the market's changed, where they go, okay, fewer movies, quality, we're in luck, it happens to benefit us, but the truth is, I know people tend to see the business in very short-term, sort of market-based, in a market-based perspective. The truth is, over the long run, you see more people watching things, more people paying for content, more people spending money on content. So that's the direction of the audience that it's going. How it is that they get it, how it is that they pay for it, whether the subscriber model is one that will ultimately exist long-term. What people are going to do is seek out content. I'm of the belief that if you continue to endeavor at your highest priority, no matter what, is to do something good, that more or less is commercial. It doesn't mean I'm obtuse to ideas like, okay, well, look, there's a bigger audience for action movies than there is for small dramas. I would not have $120 million for Armageddon and $18 million for Good Will Hunting. I sort of get that, because certain genres play more broadly. You can't be not mindful of that, but you also, any of those genres of movies can be better. That would be my argument. But let's do a good one. Let's make it smart. Let's have it be interesting. Let's surprise the audience. Let's make them care about it. I know you can get people to watch people shooting each other, things blowing up, because they're stoned and it's 2 in the morning and they're flipping through Netflix. But let's aim a little higher than that. You know what I mean? Let's try to find something that people remember 20 years later, because that is what makes this business so much bigger optically. Why people talk about Hollywood so much more than they talk about Walmart. Walmart has 6% of the American workforce. It's gigantic. It doesn't show up in the papers every day, though. You know what I mean? It's not, this is the thing, this is our biggest export, our culture, what we believe in, how we tell stories. Storytelling is the way people learn to communicate. It's probably how, Neanderthals became Homo sapiens. Really, truly, the ability to communicate with one another meant, well, we'll just gang up on the Neanderthals because now we have names for each other and we can organize and got rid of the other guys.